You're listening to Trevor Francis on the Tilton Talk Show.
Till the end of the day, we're so happy following the blues. We love you, what more can we say? Birmingham's the team, down at St Andrews, we are lost supporters.
Welcome to the very last Tilton Talk Show, sponsored by Image Cleaning. This is the last one of 2017-2018, unless of course. Well, we may have left it a little bit late, but what a day that was for the younger blues fans who have never had the opportunity to see what St Andrews can really be like. What an incredible noise from the word go. Any wonder Sir Alex Ferguson named St Andrews as the only ground he feared. Get well soon, sir. Everything was in place, the crowd, the sun, the atmosphere, the monk, and of course those players are always so scared to play in front of the St Andrews crowd. And then up pops the Duke with one of the most important goals for him and us. How ironic that it was Ollie Dean then that scores his first goal for the club. Second half, and what a goal that was from Shea to see Fulham have to endure the playoffs and to secure the safety of Birmingham City Football Club. As for me, no voice for 3 whole days after that game. The customary tears of joy and a journey home with the broadest of smiles. With Birmingham City, we wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, the team, for that final day. And thank you, the supporters. Now, however, the hard work has to begin. We surely cannot allow this to happen again. So at least we can almost relax now and enjoy a summer, knowing that we will be in the Championship next year. As for the show, we're off to the National Awards on Thursday to see if we've won this prestigious award at the Alexander Palace in London. Wish us well. As always, me lovelies, strap yourself in, get ready for the ride on the world's only Tilton Talk Show. It's what Mondays are for.
We love you, what more can we say? Let's hear you in the car, singing our song, helping and sharing the load. It's worth the pointed roll when we sing together. We're there at the end of the road. We are the lads from the Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy following the blues. We love you, what more can we say? We have the tickets tops here at St Andrews. They gotta give us what we're longing for. It's Birmingham forever. Let's hear it from the stand. So come on, City, sing this song once more. We are the lads from the Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day.
Welcome, my lovelies, welcome, thrice verily welcome. We are a Championship club once more, and it feels good. It feels at least good to have staved off that misery that we would have endured all summer, each and every single one of us. Welcome, Chris Pugh. Welcome, Mrs. Brown.
Good evening.
We might have a little bit of fun on the way tonight, Chris. We might have a little bit of fun on the way tonight.
It's good to know.
I thought you might say that. Right, the Tilton Talk Show, which sadly, Chris, you can't attend on Thursday, has been invited to the National Football Bloggers Awards 2018. We've made it to the top 10. We couldn't have done that without you people out there, so thank you all, each and every single one of you. Thanks for voting. What I need to know is, and I need to know from the people, is should I write an acceptance speech tomorrow?
No, don't.
Should I write an acceptance speech tomorrow? Yes or no? Yes or no? Over the next 2 minutes, yes or no? Just type yes or no. 2 minutes, that's all we want.
Please don't tempt fate.
We've got our own awards tonight as well, our own Tilton Talk Awards.
The big awards tonight.
And they're just for a bit of fun only.
For a bit
of fun only. I told you we were going to have some fun tonight, didn't I? Yeah. I didn't tell you beforehand though, did I?
No, well, it's the last show of the season, isn't it?
Yeah, it's almost
I had my fun last week.
Almost like Christmas. Have you already spent your 1,400 quid, Luke said?
I said this last week on the one I did on my own. It's the best £100 I've ever spent. That
best £100 you've ever lost.
Oh, well, you spent it. No, you spent
I spent it. I paid £100 to secure our safety.
Yeah, well done.
Andy's saying no. Chris Redding, no. Jez, yes. Chris,
Jez is a shoo-in.
Andy Smith, no. Okay.
Yes.
Well, at what point would you actually write an acceptance speech? Just in case.
You don't write an acceptance speech.
Okay, so it's just off
you play it cool and you go up and you say, thanks to everybody who voted for us.
I'll tell you what to say.
It's a massive honour.
Yeah.
It's a massive honour.
Generic.
Keep right on.
Generic, innit?
Cheers.
Yeah. Thanks. I'd like to thank
See you in the
Mum.
bar.
Oh, I want 20 minutes. I
want you to have 20 minutes.
Too right, mate. Too right. No, everybody's saying no. Okay, thanks. That's it. Then it's all going to come. If it comes, it'll come off the top of the head. Will we be able to Facebook Live it, do you think?
That's tempting fate again, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
I think we'll record it. Just in case.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no speech prep. You'll jinx it. Keep right on. Thanks for that. Okay, that's cleared my head. Whew. Okay, last game of the season then. Sun was shining in the sky. Not a cloud in sight, mate.
Yeah.
Not a cloud in sight. And it all went well. It could have been so different, but it all went well.
It did.
Great to see you up the back of the GM. First time up there for about a good 8 years.
Yeah,
at least.
same with me.
At least a good 8 years. So, oh my God, that scene to see that football ground foot has put shackles on the back of my neck, and you can almost photograph them hairs on my arm. Can't you? It was just incredible. What an atmosphere!
Yeah.
What an atmosphere from the word go. Unbelievable. You know,
it was.
I said in my opening speech, for the kids that went, that have never seen that before, that's St Andrews at its best. Its best.
Yeah, it was, and we made the point on the Monday show on the show I did afterwards last week that everything that happened contributed to the day. You up against a Fulham side that were unbeaten in 23 games.
23 unbeaten, and they come to St Andrews.
Ridiculous record of the championship.
We mullered them,
and they looked, first 15 minutes. I think they looked comfortable on the ball. They were passing it around nicely. They had that one chance relatively early on, but as soon as we scored, that was it. And it's easy to say because we're Blues and we want to back the supporters and but we've been there when the ground is full. We've been there when the supporters are absolutely rocking. We know what know what it's like there, and I'm telling you, Fulham will not have played in an atmosphere. Those Fulham players will not have played in an atmosphere like
their
that.
captain said it's
and
scary.
they looked it.
Yeah.
They looked like they didn't know what had hit them. As soon as
I didn't know what had hit me.
But it was just, that first goal. As soon as Djukovic scored that goal, that was it. Those, Fulham, they looked shell shocked after that. And they got top quality players, Premier League players in that squad. And they did not know what day it was.
And
towards the end
Harding's
of that
job
first
he did
half.
on Sessegnon was absolutely out of this world. Absolutely a top draw performance.
And for whatever Monk has done so many good things since he's come in, but giving Wes Harding the confidence and saying, do you know what, we've got Colin who could play right back, we've got Jenkinson on loan from Arsenal who's a right back. I'm not going to play either of those at right back. I've got my belief in you. He's put his trust in Harding. He's a young lad, but my God, he has shown what is it? Since he come in, 10 games or so he's played. However many he's played, he's grown. The maturity of the lad, he has grown so much in those games. And like you say, if whatever Sessegnon's worth, and he's supposed to be this unbelievably rapid, tricky winger who's destroyed the whole championship in a 80-metre race from the halfway line. There was only one winner, and Harding had him in his pocket. And you have to credit the midfield too as well. Davison, Gift-and-Bell for helping out when needed. You have to credit Hotter for helping out when needed. But
every single one stood up.
But that was the point.
Everyone.
We defended from the front, and the front four pressed when they needed to. They let Fulham have the ball, in their own half. But as soon as they got forward, we were onto them, and we tried to get the ball forward as quickly as we could.
And of course,
not trying to play it through the midfield. We're not trying to out football Fulham because that would be ludicrous to try that. We played to our strengths and we beat a side that nobody had beat for 23 games.
And after the Duke scored, that place erupted. You could feel it physically moving. Physically, that stand was moving.
But it just like I said, it gave us such a lift, and it shook Fulham. It did. They looked shell-shocked, didn't they? Their players for the last 15 minutes we scored, didn't we?
Yes, 15.
For the next half hour until half time, they honestly they did not know what had hit them. They were getting abuse from the sidelines. They play week in, week out at lovely ground by the river down at Fulham.
Yeah.
You know, people, they're allowed to get clappers because they don't think that they're going to use them as clappers rather than throw them on the pitch. whatever you want to say about Blues fans, those Fulham players were scared.
Yeah.
They were genuinely scared for that half hour. They did not know what had hit them.
Do you think more youngsters will make it to the first team? Yes, I do, Stephen, because I do, to be perfectly honest with you. And I saw a comment here a couple of minutes ago from Chris Redding. That was one of the best days I've had at St Andrews in my 54 years of watching Blues.
That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
And however, for every horrendous defeat at home to QPR on a freezing cold November night with Steve Cottrell or Zola in charge, you get one of them on last Sunday, and that's why people fall in love with Blues. That's why Gary Monk will stay next season, and he would be genuinely excited about what he can do with Blues. It's why Harry Redknapp decided to stay last season, because when you get that ground like that, and when you feel the fans are with you like that, and you put in a performance and you get the result and things go for you, People fall in love with this club. Not many people leave this club after feeling an atmosphere like that and go and just completely ignore us. It stays there, and an atmosphere like that will stay there for a long time.
Do you did you not see how scared our players were like playing in an atmosphere like that?
I might get it tattooed on my back. I might get
not like the monk tattoo on the bum.
It'll be a headstone. I'll get a headstone tattooed on my back, and it'll say, in quotation marks, Blues players are scared of playing at home, and I'll attribute Steve Cottrell, R.I.P. Steve Cottrell, and the date that he said that quote. Has anything ever been said that's so ridiculous in the history of Blues? Blues are scared to play at home.
Right.
When you get an atmosphere
just
like
regarding that tattoo, does anybody else think that tattoo that kid's having on his back? Does anybody else think it looks a bit like Frank Skinner?
He's having it on his
bum
cheek.
On his what's the lad is having the
didn't it? Yeah. I know what he's saying.
I think he looks like Frank Skinner.
Message from Richard Haler. Following on from your comment, Nick, is what they're saying on BBC right now, posted at 14:39. Sessegnon for England? ? Fulham versus Derby, 0-1 aggregate 1945 BST. Ryan Sessegnon Rex features. Former Liverpool defender Mark Lawrenson is among pundits suggesting that Fulham starlet Ryan Sessegnon should be included in Gareth Southgate's England squad for this summer's World Cup in Russia. The 17-year-old has scored 15 goals for the Whites this season in the Championship, but the teenager was kept very quiet by Andre Wisdom and the rest of the Derby defence on Friday night. Rams fans want their side to repeat the trick tonight. I think he was kept a damn sight quieter at St Andrews, to be honest with you.
Well, I didn't see the game against Derby on Friday night, but yeah, like I said, the first 15 minutes they looked okay for them. They looked alright, and Sessegnon, I think there was one account. I think it was that chance, that really good chance Fulham had early on, and their left back's gone down the wing.
Yes,
and he's in so much room because Sessegnon's being doubled up. We're doubling up on Sessegnon, so we've left the left back. But after that goal, like I say, and there was a head-on sprint, and if anything, Sessegnon had a little bit of a start on Harding, and Harding got there comfortably and cleared it. I'm not saying Sessegnon's a poor player.
Well, I don't know.
And if he was to go to the World Cup, who knows? That might be the making of him, and he might. I'm sure he'll have a very good career because, as a 17-year-old, there's makings of a very talented footballer there.
Without a doubt.
But on Sunday, he got lost in it, and by all accounts, he got lost in it on Friday night as well.
Pete Taylor says Sessegnon will not be going to the World Cup. There's no flights from West Harding's basket. Love it. I love your humour. I love your humour, guys. Robert Dawes asking, how did the table compare to Mr. Fun's prediction? We'll go through that very shortly.
Oh, yes,
And Kev Kelly, perfect weather, a full house on every player, an 8 out of 10 game with the support, 9 out of 10. It culminated into a cold run. Fulham couldn't cope with it, absolutely. But can I also pay credit to somebody else as well? The people who maintain the pitch. What an incredible condition that was in for a last game of the season.
Surface,
absolutely beautiful.
Water.
You look like you play snooker.
Water to high heaven, because the amount of times people were slipping over.
Yeah.
But maybe that's what they wanted. Maybe they wanted it to be a slick surface so we could get it forward as quick as possible. But yeah, it looked fantastic. It's that, I think it was the first year of the new pitch. Is it the slight 2 or 3% fibre non-grass, isn't it now? I think there's that hybrid
synthetics.
So but yeah,
but an absolutely
it looked fantastic, and it has done all season, to be fair. So when you consider the weather we've had this season, it's credit to the ground staff, definitely. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Steve says the pitch wasn't watered.
I can't remember if it was or not before the game.
Everybody was slipping over, so.
Just in close, keep right on watching from Tel Aviv. Thank you very much for joining in, and enjoy whatever you're doing out there, especially the weather.
Be careful,
it's rather nice, I should think. So Steve saying the pitch wasn't watered. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, all credit to Richard Bealey's working youngsters with those young players from Adrian.
Yeah,
thanks for that. Yeah,
he is. Yeah.
And the pitch was a lovely pattern. It just looked, the
last game of the season.
And it took me 4 hours to get up to the top of the GM.
Yeah,
and I had to get that out in the morning. You know what I mean? And I walked in, and as it just opened up in front of me, everything was like beautiful. It was just one of those majestical, perfect scenes you could have. It's better than the countryside, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was fantastic. A few people are saying that there was strict instructions not to water it. Well, actually, if you think about it, if it's a slicker pitch, it probably suits Fulham's passing game, doesn't it? So, that wouldn't surprise me if they did tell them.
Okay.
If they did tell them not to.
The pitch was ever so slightly better than the early 90s field. Yeah. Predictions for next season. A lot of people asking that. I don't think we're in a position anywhere at this present point in time to say what.
Anybody got a hat with 24 with numbers 1 to 24 from it?
I have, but can I just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in 4 times?
You can. But, I mean, you've got there's so much uncertainty about the summer, So I think the World Cup throws it up a little bit as well, because obviously you won't be able to sign players. Teams won't be able to sign players during the World Cup, so you'll probably find a lot of teams trying to get in early to sign players, or a ridiculous rush in August as well, like during deadline day and things like that. So the World Cup will throw it up a little bit and make it even more uncertain.
Yeah.
But if we could get us sorted, if Monk can do what he wants before the World Cup starts, I know it's only a month away now, the World Cup. If Monk can get what he wants sorted, then we might have a head start on a few teams.
Absolutely. Justin Clare says he's staying in his hotel. It's worse than a Blues Villa derby.
Yeah, I was just going to say, be careful.
Nick Todd is watching from Swansea. Welcome to you, my friend. Nick. Can you please send all the locals directions to St Andrews?
Yeah.
We're a completely different team without Ndoye in the team we played. We may have struggled if he was picked. I hope and prayed he didn't. Ben Pickering, do beg your pardon.
Speechless.
What do you want
me you've said it all.
What do you want me to say about that?
You've said it all when you've said nothing at all.
There you go.
Well, he is off to the World Cup. He's an international player.
He is off to the World Cup. This is genuine from the bottom of my heart now. I hope he has an absolutely outstanding World Cup. I hope he looks $1 million. I hope people look at him and go, he's worth 30 million. He is.
Yeah.
I genuinely do.
You hope he
an absolute belter. I hope he gets 6 goals in the group stages.
One from the halfway line.
Senegal, Senegal get to the semi-finals. We beat them in the semi-finals, obviously.
Yeah.
But then he comes out with the best player of the tournament, obviously. People will be throwing money at
and we
him.
sell him, yeah.
And then they get the real Ndoye back. Be perfect.
Pete
Was
Taylor,
there ever
Pete
a
Taylor
real
saying someone
Ndoye?
blocked the Wolves fan before me comment gets stolen. I don't know what all that's about. If you could have a look into that for us.
No, I like it.
You like what was it?
There's just a few Wolves fans on there.
Oh well, congratulations Wolves on winning the championship.
Best side you've ever had. Good luck next season.
Yeah, all the best.
Okay, I never noticed them.
When you win, you win. When you lose, you lose. So yeah.
Best team in the division by a mile. Best team they've ever had.
There we go.
Good luck.
Ah, dear me.
Never mind.
Well, got to say a very special thank you to one of our listeners called Adam Wilkes for supplying a spare ticket. We only just managed to sort of like get it sorted in the last.
Okay.
He's a good lad.
Hours, before we had to retire to bed before the big day. So
Right,
thanks ever so much, Adam, for making
Seen
some
Adam
of
a
this
couple
day.
of times in the ground.
Yeah, I met
he's
him
a
as
good
well.
man.
Met
I don't care what they
Nice
say about
guy.
him. He's a good lad.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
He gets a lot of stick down
He does,
that
yeah,
ground,
yeah, yeah.
Adam does.
I know,
but he's all right in my
Yeah,
book.
no.
Yeah.
It's all lies. It's all
Seemed
lies.
Nice to me.
Yeah.
Very nice man.
Yeah.
Very nice man.
Yeah. He's a very nice man.
Very nice man. Right.
Get them.
We have some awards to give out.
Rightly so.
Rightly so, because over the
If you can't
over
do
the
it
Do you
at
want
the
to
end of the
do
season.
some safe?
I'm going to do the top ones now.
Okay, silly.
And then in about 10 minutes' time, do the
Okay, yeah, that's
second
a good
and
idea.
third lot, and then the fourth lot just before we
Okay.
complete.
Should be fun.
People have got their acceptance
Well,
speeches
If
ready.
everybody needs the loo now, I think it's probably the best time to do it.
Okay, the Tilton Talk Awards for 2018 are as follows: the Best Highlight of the Season award, Steve Cottrell leaving.
Yep.
Is
that's
that the
fair.
winner?
He's a winner.
Is the
Okay,
winner?
yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's,
winner.
that's good.
I can't argue with that.
No,
personally.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give comment on each one of them, and
Yeah,
no
well,
problem.
without that event taking place, we'd be a League One club now.
Absolutely.
So, as a highlight goes, yeah, I think that's relatively fair. Yeah.
Okay, our second award for 2017-18 goes to the Most Confusing Moment award, and that goes to all Steve Cottrell speeches
Okay.
or interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have pushed for Sam Gallagher is a left winger, but the Sam Gallagher is a left winger technically was one of Cottrell's many utterances, wasn't it? So if you throw in all of his statements, all of his speeches in there as the award winner, then I would probably have to agree with
And
that.
if we could have nicked one, we'd have got a draw.
Yeah. If they hadn't have scored and we'd have scored, we'd have won 1-0. So, yeah, I think as confusing moments go, everything that idiot said is probably up there. Yeah.
Oh, dear me. Why'd you pick me to do this? The third award for 2017 is the Worst Hair Award, which has got to go to Grealish. I mean, he's got a cycle hat on his head, hasn't he?
I don't. Who invented that?
I don't want to talk about him.
Okay, that's good.
All right,
like
okay.
him.
I like that.
Move on.
I like that. The fourth award for 2017-18 is the Best Joke Award.
We're not allowed to. That's null
It's
and
the
void
joke that we're not
year.
allowed
The
to say.
Best Joke
Yeah.
Award, even though we couldn't repeat it,
Yeah.
was the Karen Brady meat pie.
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
never
God,
we'll
joke.
never repeat it.
But it was a moment of absolute and utter pure brilliance,
It might have been.
which brightened our
all
dismal
right.
season up
Yeah.
tremendously.
That's in room 101.
Yeah, it certainly is. Yeah.
The fifth award, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the fifth award goes to the penalty miss of the season, and that sadly, unfortunately, goes to yourself.
It's an outrageous award.
I can still hear that crossbar rattle in there.
I think
I wake
still
up to
is
that
shaking.
sound.
Yeah. Well, I'm very honoured to take that award.
That's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. You don't get anything for it.
No,
but
well,
it's,
yeah.
you know.
That's fair enough.
The best manager award obviously goes to Gary Monk.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's without a doubt.
We had a few to choose from as well, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll go for Mark Skinner as well, but obviously the men's side definitely.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Definitely
yeah,
Gary
yeah.
Monk. Yeah.
The award for the Dedicated to the Cause Award 2017-18 goes to Mr. Fun at Wast
This has
Hills.
to be me. Yeah.
Mr. Fun at Wast Hills.
Getting dodgy information from Harry Redknapp at 11 o'clock at night. Yeah. Yeah.
And to conclude the first part
That
of the
was
award ceremony,
dedication.
the Best Away Pie Award goes to...
Come on, have a guess.
Oh, this season
It was voted for by our listeners.
by our listeners.
Yes,
listeners,
absolutely.
Yeah, both of them.
We'll go for Fulham.
Fulham,
Just
you're
spot
absolutely
on.
100%
Really?
correct.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. Best
and
Away
I didn't
Pie.
show him. I didn't show him the. I didn't not show you the form, did
Yeah.
I? Well, it's
No,
right there.
I have not seen that piece of paper.
Joshua Clark, say hi, Joshua. Welcome
Hi,
to the
Joshua.
show. Wayne Merrick says, can't believe Mrs. Brown went on his Ollie Bobs at the most critical time.
I can only have my holidays when the wife can have
every year.
holidays.
You know, if you're going to let the side down, let them be.
You know that dedication to the cause.
Yeah.
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 Interesting how somebody hasn't won that this year.
Oh dear me. What about the Afraid to Play at Home award? Or quote. Sorry, quote. Yeah.
Well, that goes in with all his other quotes. Yeah. So, he's had a few, hasn't he?
Robert Doyle says, I could push for Hotter being the most expensive number one bench warmer under Cottrell.
Yeah.
Dennis says, I can see a theme appearing.
Yeah. I think a lot of them might have something to do with me.
Yeah. Paul Lipke says, Monk coming in was better than Cottrell being sacked. You know what? I tend to agree.
Yeah. I mean, we picked the right guy, obviously. Well, it certainly looks like we picked the right guy. However, obviously, if Cottrell doesn't get sacked, then Monk doesn't get the opportunity to come in. Do you know what I mean? So, the decision to sack Steve Cottrell saved our season.
Saved our football club.
Possibly.
Yeah. Kev Kelly, transfer windows open, World Cup delay, transfer market, Blues still on the edge of financial fair play, and if there is an embargo, we could still sign players, but it's one in, one out method.
From what
Although
I've seen,
Gary Monk has already said that some will go.
From what I've seen and read, I don't think we've breached it. I don't think we are going to have breached it.
FFP
and broken any rules for the upcoming accounts year.
No, I think.
Now, if that is the
case,
if we haven't breached it to June 18,
as Steve Portman says, we're fine with FFP with lots of exclamation marks with it.
If that is the case, up to June 18, who's to say we can't have put another 40 million in and have a real go? I mean, if we don't go up this season, next season, we'll be absolutely screwed.
Yeah,
but if the owners,
this could be the problem that Villa might have.
It'll crush them.
Oh yeah,
it will absolutely crucify them.
Sessegnon's just missed from 15 yards, and you want to take him to the World Cup? Mr. Sitter, apparently.
Anyone misses from... I missed from 12 yards.
But you didn't get paid for it, did you?
I'm an outstanding player.
You didn't even get a pie for it or a burger.
I got nothing. No, but listen, he's had a quiet couple of games. I would put it... I would be very tempted to put him in.
Yeah.
Because he's a young lad, and having that experience of going to a World Cup as such a young player could only help him 4 years down the line, 8 years down the line at the next World Cups. It would be a temptation to put him in.
Jez McDonough, best moment award goes to whoever decided to put clappers out for the Villa game.
I think that might go down as the most confusing moment. Yeah. The decision to put claret and blue clappers out for a Villa game.
And as Adrian's saying, no embargo likely. We've not even breached any FFP.
No, that's what I've been reading as well. Yeah.
So all we got to do is sit back and wait. Let the gaffer do what the gaffer's going to do.
Get rid of the ones he doesn't want, and see how much he's got to spend after that, I suppose.
Yeah. A lot of people asking us who you'd bring in. It's something that I don't like talking about personally.
I mean, the thing is, it's so difficult. You don't know how much money you've got. You don't know how much money is going to be available. I tend to look at who went down and see if there's anybody you could pick off from those clubs. I'm not sure I would from Burton. Sunderland's an interesting one because if they get a decent manager, they might keep the bulk of their squad and have a really good go at promotion next year from League One. So there might not be many people available there. Obviously, they've just had I think they're getting new owners anyway, so it's not like they'll be desperate to raise money. So you look at Barnsley, and again, there's not too many. I think I liked that Ollie McBurney, but he's a lone player, so he might not be available. With Swansea going down as well, Swansea might want to use him next season. So it's difficult. I've seen just somebody put Wes Hoolahan and Pablo Hernandez on free transfers. Wes Hoolahan leaving Norwich. I think he's a very, very technically gifted player. And when you look at if you've got Davis and Kieftenbeld, if you could put someone like Wes Hoolahan alongside them, I think it frees up Davis and Gibbs to be able to do what they do. The pressure is off them to be the ball players, if you like, and Houlihan could do that job. He's getting on a little bit. I think he's 35 now. Do you want a 35-year-old midfielder coming in?
Not really.
I don't know, but he's a very, very good player. We'll see. But yeah, like you say, the season ended last week. Technically, the season's still going on. We don't know who's going up from.
No, the season ended last week, Chris.
Championship, League One, and League Two still. So we shall see. Yeah,
it's one of those where we've got no control.
Yeah,
none whatsoever.
There'll be a lot of links to people who have worked for Gary Monk.
Yeah,
Pablo Hernandez being the main one, really. So. We'll like you say, but
we might have to make a snatch for him in the January window, though.
It's so up in the air. You know, like you say, we don't know how much we're going to have to spend. We don't know who's going to be available, so we shall see. But we're a championship club, so it gives us a little bit more leeway. Yeah, exactly.
Let's just take a few. I
think right now, I mean, listen, I'm sure Gary Monk and the backroom staff will be looking at targeting players for next season. Yeah. But from a fan's perspective, I think it's still in that let's enjoy what happened last Sunday. You know, revel in the fact that we're still a championship club and we go again next season.
And as Robert Doyle says, bring some more of the youngsters through. Why not?
Harding's shown that it can be done. Everybody else in that under 23, under 18 squad will be looking at that going. If I have a really good, if I start really well, if I have a great pre-season, and I think you've got the young players as well, but you've also got the loan players who are going to be coming back. I'd be amazed if Monk rejected everybody, all those loan players.
Pete Taylor's saying on here now, Pablo Hernandez has signed a new contract with Leeds.
Okay.
So that's dealt with that one.
Yeah.
And yes, Andy Smith, nice one. Vassell will be like a new signing.
Vassell will be like a new. You hope he hasn't lost that yard of pace with an injury. You know, but even if he's lost a yard of pace, like you say, he's probably still quicker than a lot of defenders in this division. So he'll be coming back. But like I say, I think you bring Fabrini back, you bring Keita back. You know,
Keita's I'm a little bit unsure about. Obviously, he's got some court case issues.
That's out of our out of our control, isn't it? If all is okay and he comes back. There's no way Monk will just reject him out of hand. He'll want to have a look to see if he can use them, and if he thinks they'll be useful, then he doesn't have to sign anyone else, does he? So,
are you okay with having another Czech in the team then, Czech Keita?
Yeah, as long as the other one goes.
2 Czechs.
As long as the other idiot goes, no worries.
2 Czechs of us. All right, okay. I've got to eat some humble pie. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Super 6.
Oh,
okay.
Did you see the top 10 for Super 6?
No.
Can you go to your phone?
I forgot, didn't I?
Yeah, the top 10 for Super 6.
Of the season?
Of the season, yes, please. Yeah.
Okay. So who else forgot to do it?
There was a couple of times where I just couldn't get on. The servers were too busy.
Same as me, yeah.
I've had it where, like, I've been working and the cloud's down.
Yeah.
And I haven't been able. I'm not making excuses, Chris.
No, I believe it.
Sounds like it.
I've not had an injury this year, like I did, the year before.
Yeah.
I'm not making excuses, but there were some extenuating circumstances. But I've come about 34th, I think, something like that.
So I think I'm about 30.
On the last round,
which was probably
36.
Awful. Would you like to read them out from
the
winner?
Pleasure.
The winner of the Tilton Talk 2017-18 trophy.
I don't think it's over yet.
We're keeping the trophy here.
I think there's another game.
Is there?
I'm sure there is.
No, Premier League's finished now.
I'm sure there's another game.
I'd be surprised. I don't think they'll get another 6 fixtures.
No, I don't think it's. I think it's. No, it's not Europe.
No, there aren't another 6 fixtures.
Oh, okay.
No.
Because you usually get an email to say, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, this is the table as it stands. Crispy is 12th, outside the top 10.
The top 10 is all we're dealing with.
I just want to make that clear that I am the top Tilton Talk presenter there in 12th place.
For God's sake. Okay.
Winner, Paul Lilly.
Well done, Paul Lilly.
497 points.
Oh, fair points. Well done.
Clear winner ahead of Chris Horton on 474.
Well done, Chris.
My friend and yours, Adam Wilkes.
Yep.
Third on 472.
Excellent result, that one.
Good score. Chris Lloyd, 468.
Well done, Chris.
Fifth, John Powell on 460.
He's my way.
Tied sixth, Julie Doyle and a Sharon Hudson.
Exactly. Exactly. Do you see why I've got to eat humble pie?
What's going on there?
What's going on there?
It's a blow, isn't it?
What's going on there?
Stephen Cantrill, 8th. Ray Hobrow, last year's winner,
Well done,
9th.
Yeah, top 10.
And Ray Price, 10th.
Oh,
There
good
you go.
stuff. And somebody there at 12, yeah. All right, okay. I'll put everybody's standings up on the show tomorrow.
Nick Spall,
If you want to see where you
31st.
came.
Chris Brown, 36th.
So I come second this year then.
So me first last year.
You were in the top 10 earlier on the year.
I know,
weren't you?
I was, yeah.
Bragging.
I missed a
And
couple,
gloating,
and that was it.
gloating actually on the show,
Well
live
done.
on the show. Do you remember it? Do you remember it?
Yeah, I do. I vaguely
Gloating
do, yeah.
live on the show that you was in the top 10.
Yeah.
Have you got some snores going?
I know. Anyway, well done, Paul Lilly.
Congratulations,
Well done,
Paul.
Yeah,
Lily.
excellent stuff, excellent stuff. We'll get your name tattooed on the cup, but it's not a cup that we're giving out because we use it for competitions.
Yeah,
have
we
we got a
do need
competition
it.
to draw this week, Mister?
We have, and I've got it. I've got it ready. 2 minutes, and we'll have that.
2 minutes, all right. And we've got a
phone call as well.
coming
We've got a phone
shortly.
call
Yeah,
coming soon
okay.
as well. Yeah. Right,
Okay. We also have Viv coming back. I think he'll be a vital player for us next season. Says
Yeah,
Jack
he had a good
Lawrence.
season at Blackpool. Yeah, under Rowett, he looked like he might be another one, like a Damari Gray who'd come through and be very exciting, a very exciting attacking prospect, but didn't play as many games. But like you say, good season at Blackpool, so I don't see why there's any reason why you couldn't come back and make an impact next season.
And Leonard Edgington says, see you all in August. Finished 25th by.
That's a decent season, Leonard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not a bad season for you.
See you in
And,
August.
thank you ever so much, Leonard, for all your
Yeah,
joining in.
yeah.
We know it's very
Very
early in the
honourable.
morning there in Queensland, Australia.
He should
That's
win
right.
longest distance.
He's got to be longest
He's got-
distance.
Longest
surely,
distance listener, hasn't he,
Oh
Leonard?
God, yeah, he's busy.
Well, there's my
Catching
brother in New
bruises in the
Zealand.
head.
Oh.
Which way round you go? Which way round
Get
you
the
go?
tape measure out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Nice one, Leonard. Well done, well done. Richard Lawton commented specifically on how good was the support from the GM upper stand and what a great view, one of the most expensive unused stands. I love it up there.
It's
Yeah.
fantastic
Absolutely
view up there.
It's a great stand.
Absolutely brilliant view up
stunning.
there.
It's a great stand. And what do? We give the majority away to the away supporters.
Yeah.
I think if you offered it,
Yeah.
if you offered Blues fans the option, I think they'd say close the lower Gilmerick and seat everybody in the upper.
Yeah. Can you imagine that season ticketed out full?
You know, it'd be. But that is a brilliant place to sit up there.
Yeah. I'm sure they could give away some free tickets for up there. You know, kids and stuff.
But you don't need to give it away. Whoever sat in the lower Gilmerick by the tunnel, just move them upstairs.
People don't like to be moved, do they?
It's brilliant up there.
You're forcing them to go up
Yeah,
there.
I am. Yeah, get up
Get up there
stairs.
now.
Go
No,
on.
it's not going to happen. It's not gonna happen.
Enjoy the view upstairs.
Second part of our awards tonight, 2017 and 2018, was given to our best guest presenter, and that one went to Sam Hubert. Thank you very much, Sam, for stepping
Well
in.
done, Sam.
Especially
Yeah.
at short notice a couple of
Regular
times
guest presenter. Yeah,
when we were going through the mill up my way. Thank you very much.
always good to have Sam on.
And our voted best guest of the season was
By a mile.
Tom Ross. Tom Ross.
By a mile?
By a mile.
By a mile.
Well done, Tom. There you go.
Popular figure.
Interesting point here from Steve Portman. Says no
Yeah.
wheelchair spaces in the
Just seen
GMU. Yeah, that is an.
That's disappointing, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Did I tell you the story about the Liverpool disabled area behind the goal, and all these disabled people were sat there. Liverpool scored, and all you could see was everybody jump up. Did you see that video on
no.
YouTube?
That was a YouTube video.
Yeah,
I saw it,
I can only imagine it'd probably be the carers though that were sat with them.
You'd hope so.
Yeah.
Not some sort of scam.
Two of Blue's favourites got locked out of St Andrews. You must have seen the story.
I did see the story.
Yeah.
I saw that. Well, I was round.
Oh right, okay.
I
I
went
don't know
round
this one.
I went round the main stand afterwards, so I did
as well,
see
yeah,
them.
They were dressed in Ivis jackets.
Yeah.
They went dressed up.
As
They were dressed in
stewards.
Ivis jackets, and
They were just wearing a white shirt, trousers and a orange high-vis jacket.
Not with K2 or anything on the back.
No, just an orange high-vis jacket.
Orange,
yeah,
you were yellow, bright yellow, weren't they? I think.
Orange, I think they were. Yeah, I think so.
And sorry, they were
Unless I've gone colourblind.
No, unless I have.
Unless I was blind drunk.
No, I couldn't see. I was driving.
I can't imagine that for a second.
But I don't know. I mean, look, the characters, aren't they? You know what I mean? Proper
They are.
characters.
And they're, like you say, they go home and away week in, week out. They're quite well known. But yeah, I mean, wouldn't be the first time stewarding's been a little bit lax at football grounds.
I wouldn't call it lax. I just find it a silly,
but
a silly
Jobsman's
decision.
worth,
yeah,
Jobsworth.
Yeah. All right, lads. Okay, you've had your bit of fun.
Yeah.
Gonna have to take them off you now.
Just take the jacket off and go in.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this, Robert Doyle, bright yellow.
Bright yellow. Thanks,
Absolutely, categorically bright yellow. The very next comment, Chris Moore, defo orange.
I love that. It's like we
got some serious problems.
It's like
down
that
blues,
shoe you see on the internet, isn't it? What colour is this shoe?
the
What
dress.
colour is this?
Yeah.
Oh goodness me, my battery's going to drop dead. Right.
Yeah.
You crack on while I sort this out.
Yes. Nathan Colbert says they definitely had K2 on.
Oh, did they?
All
right, okay.
So if they did, yeah. But even if they did, just take the jacket off then.
A bit naughty. Go up to them, walk up to them, say, "Yeah."
Just take the jacket off.
Yeah.
Take the high vis off. Go in your shirt and trousers.
Yeah.
Orange with K3 security on them, says Steve
Morton. A lot of
Morton.
different opinions going on here.
Yeah.
A lot of different. All right, would you like to introduce our guest, Chris? Kids need both parents. There you go. Good evening to you, sir. How are you? Marvellous. Thanks for that. I haven't got my headphones on, no. Did you go to that last game?
Deserved victory on the day.
All right, apologies for that. Okay. I say, I can still hear the noise in my ears now. It's just unbelievable. Absolutely, just tremendous. Loved it. I loved every minute of it.
Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. And also because we invite children and families who wouldn't get the chance to attend games like that, and the two young lads we had absolutely loved it, and obviously went home telling all their friends at school the next day.
That's what it's all about.
Days after.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Right, tell us about your cause then, my friend.
Yeah, obviously we're called Kids Need Both Parents, KNBP. We're a small charity based in Birmingham, founded in 2013. And what we do, we offer support to all members of family that have gone through or maybe going through separation or loss. We hope this support not only reaches out to the children and parents, but also to the grandparents and other family members, as well as the blended family, which is now becoming the more common term used for step families. And also we tend to help normal families as well who are struggling. So it's a wide range across the board.
Uh-huh.
Fantastic.
There we go. We've got your logo up on the screen as we speak.
There we go. Fantastic.
And how can people get in touch with you if they need to?
We have a website, so if people go onto our website and they can, there's various information on there, what we do, what we're about, how we can help. We tend to signpost people to the right areas where they need to go to.
Yeah.
Adrian's just put the website up now, knbp.co.uk.
That's correct, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Marvellous. Thank you. It's all right, we like refreshments are coming. Zero alcohol Bavaria beer, really nice actually. I recommend it to anybody.
Also, can we mention our family fun day, which we've got coming up?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so on Saturday the 26th of May, we've got St Andrew's Stadium for the whole day. And so what we're doing, we're putting on a free family event. So it's for anyone to attend. There's no cost. And it starts around about 10 o'clock in the morning, where we've got outside in the main car park, we're going to have Highgate Fire Station. We're going to bring the fire brigade down. Also, we're going to have some stalls and hopefully a stage with some live music. And then inside the ground, in the morning, we're having a kids competition. The team's already been picked for that competition, but children can come down on the day, and on the other half of the pitch we're going to be doing skills, shootouts, so anyone who's not involved in the teams can experience going on the pitch to have a kick about. And then on the afternoon, we'll be finishing with an adults game, and obviously some prizes, some raffle prizes, and so on. And if anyone would like to offer a donation and raffle prizes, if they can get in touch with us through the website, that'd be most grateful.
Brilliant.
Super job. And remind us of the date and time again.
It's Saturday the 26th of May, and it starts around about 10 a.m. in the morning, and it goes all the way through till 5 o'clock on the evening.
Superb. Marvellous. So if you're doing nothing...
And I believe...
Come on.
I believe...
You've got some inside information, haven't you, Mrs.
I have got a little bit of inside information. Believe if the incentive to bring your kids along and go to St Andrews on the day and let them play on the pitch and do little skill sessions and have a brilliant day out at St Andrews, raise a bit of money for a great charity, if all of that is not incentive enough, right, then you will get the opportunity to see yours truly playing on the pitch at St Andrews in the match that, that Craig has mentioned.
You couldn't just leave the Moors as it was that moment, could you?
My career is blossoming. Yeah.
He's in demand now.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah. So if anybody wants the opportunity, if anybody of all those things that you could possibly do,
we're looking at a 26,000 crowd now.
The biggest incentive is to come and watch me make a fool of myself, strolling around St Andrews like I own the place, having 1 or 2 touches every half an hour. Yeah, and I'll be massively hungover because it's the Blues Ladies Player Awards the night before.
Fun and doy.
So it will be. I will be. Yeah. What a brilliant incentive to come along and watch me make a fool of myself. Yeah. Which I am massively looking forward to. By the way, getting to play at St Andrews.
So it's 25th of May, is it?
26th.
26th.
Saturday the 26th.
Saturday the 26th of May, lovelies. Let's see if we can't get a real good turnout down there.
Yeah. Thank you very much for the invite, though, Craig. That's very kind of you.
No problem. You're welcome, mate.
And thanks for not inviting me. That's very, 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 very kind of you.
No, mate.
It's all right. We're far too old, mate. Oh dear, you would be first in for a crunching tackle, wouldn't you?
I'm sure I'll be the one who's getting most of the crunching tackles. Yeah. I'm just going to be wandering around in loads of space away from everybody, I think. Yeah.
Have they advertised this on the Blues website, you know?
They will be doing that for us a bit closer to the date, and it's also on our website as well, and all the details will be on there.
Well, keep chucking it on ours as well, and we'll keep sharing it around all the others.
Yeah, most appreciated. That'd be great. Thanks.
Anytime, my friend, anytime. Have a great day. Good luck with it all. We'll probably see you down there on the day because this is an opportunity I can't resist.
Well,
will they open the GM upper for me, do you reckon? Just me.
Just nicking the Gilmere Cup and hurling abuse at me. Yeah.
And give me a clapper.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks ever so much for being part of the Tilton Talk Show on the very final one of the season. And good luck with the project, my friend. Good luck.
Okay, cheers.
Nice
Thanks
one.
a lot, guys. All the best for the awards.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I'll get goosebumps every time anybody mentions the word awards. All the best, my friend. Take care.
All right, cheers. Thanks. Bye now. Bye.
And there we are. Kids need both parents.
Yeah.
Get down the Blues on the 26th if you can, because that's.
Well, I mean, I joke about it. There is an opportunity to see a very hungover me strolling around St Andrews, but Craig just mentioned it there. You could bring your kids along, a family day out. Your kids get to go on the pitch at St Andrews, something you're never allowed to do normally.
Yeah.
So you get in free admission. Put a bit of money.
I'll bring my 30-year-old.
put a bit of money into the raffle and tombola.
Yeah.
Raise a bit of money for a great charity. Have a great day out at St Andrews. I think it's a brilliant idea. It's great for kids who need both parents that they've been able to acquire St Andrews. So it's a once in a blue moon opportunity for them.
That's a massive scoop, isn't it?
So it'd be great for people to get behind it.
So,
I forgot to mention that I'm going to actually be there as well.
You're going to be there as well?
I'm going to be there as well. With a camera. With a camera.
Saturday 26th of May. I think I'm going to be there as well then.
Oh, go. There we go then.
So you can have the camera. Can I have the take-out microphone?
Of course you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And we can go around and interview people.
Yeah.
I will be moving so slowly
We know.
around that
We-
pitch.
we will be able to
that
keep
you
up
will
with
be
you.
able to be
Running
interviewing
commentary.
me during the game. I think.
Running commentary from me and Chris.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
What,
As
Benny
I
Hill?
stroll around the midfield.
I'm just
Sweating
picturing the
our
Benny
camera
Hill
mirrors
dance
up.
like we were trying to catch Chris.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That'd be fun.
Oh, golly. Oh, right, on a serious note, I've seen a message just a few moments ago from a gentleman called Richard Lawton who said he just wanted to say one of our own staunch Blue Noses passed
Yes,
away
sir.
about a month ago. He was a season ticket holder for years and years. Pete Abram. Rest in peace, Pete, and condolences to your family and friends.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I saw somebody comment. Adam Wilkes said, "Let's hope it doesn't go to a penalty shootout." I think that's a little bit uncalled for, if you ask me.
What an occasion. Well, I mean, that, a week last Sunday, what an occasion.
Yeah.
The smelly flag came out.
It did.
The smelly
all
flag
the
made
way
its
round.
appearance.
And fair play to a couple of guys in the director's box as well, in the posh seats, who got everybody up in the posh seats to help drag it round all
Really?
the way across. I watched it because I was in the Gilmore Club and I watched it come all the way around. And I thought, when that gets to the director's box, it's just going to collapse. And there was two guys in the director's box who saw it coming over, and they went to the end, and they picked it along, and they were telling everybody to come and help them drag it along so it got all the way to the end.
Why shouldn't they?
Yeah, so fair play to them guys.
They're
Yeah.
fresh now.
And fair play to everybody else for joining in
Yeah,
as well then. But
yeah.
there you go. It's made its final appearance of the season, unless, of course,
Well,
unless, of course,
bring it out for the yeah.
could we possibly, could we possibly get the smelly flag out for the 26th?
I don't think that's necessary. To be honest,
Come on, wouldn't you like to play while the smelly flags?
Jez McDonough is playing in the game, so I'm taking sponsorship money to put Mr. Fun on his bum. That's fantastic.
Ooh, it's a challenge.
That's brilliant. That
Oh,
is.
Mr. Fuss again from Jez.
Jez,
He's really going to do you,
promoting
mate.
violence.
Jez is raising money to kick me in the air. Fantastic.
What a top bloke.
This might be the record fundraiser anybody's ever seen.
He's also put on a little earlier. If Mr. Fun is playing, then I can't wait to nutmeg him.
There's going to be a
I'm
proper ref.
looking forward to this.
Oh, no.
Wayne Thompson says Ndoye will be watching on intently.
Oh, I'm sure he will. I hope he's
He's after
playing.
your place. He's after your place. His name is Chris Fun. He's
Kevin
after
Drew,
your place.
Mr. Fun, if you score, you should donate 50 quid. I'm up for that.
Dennis
Every
from
goal I
Spencer.
score,
Yeah.
I'll put 50 quid in.
Daniel Scott wants to know how old's the adult match.
Don't know.
Under.
How old do you have to be in it?
Oh, best
Should
to
ask
speak to
Craig,
Adrian
yeah.
about that. Yeah,
Yeah, Adrian or Craig.
Matthew Revel, first summer sign-in, Mr. Fun. And
What an opportunity, though.
just had a
Put on a
private-
good performance.
Yeah.
You
Display
never
your
know.
talents.
You never know. I'm still only 29. Got a few years
just look
left
a
in
lot
me
older.
yet.
Yeah.
Just had a private message from a dear friend of mine down in Swansea, and
Yeah.
avid Swansea supporter, goes with his parents and that. Was certainly his dad, I think. Looks like I'll be coming up for a Tilton Talk after then. Lol. With an angry face.
Yeah.
Because I invited him up,
Demise, yeah.
and invited him up to the Tilton Talk show and come and stay at ours for the weekend, and we'll have a few beers, etc. And I might end up on the floor.
Yeah.
And he's up for it. So we've got our first guest of next year already confirmed. Won't tell you his name right now, but there you go.
Daniel Jones, I wonder if Ndoye hates Mr. Fun after he plays. You can imagine it, can't you? There's a French version of the Tilton Talk Show, and there's just Ndoye ripping into me after my performance on the 26th.
Oh dear me. FA Cup and Champions League final also on the 26th of May. Who cares?
FA Cup's next weekend.
Yes, it's this weekend coming, isn't it?
Yeah,
FA Cup,
this weekend. So
Royal Wedding, FA Cup.
All right.
Royal Wedding, FA Cup. I'm asking you the question.
Oh, well,
Royal Wedding or FA Cup?
Podcast Awards.
family of Villa fans or FA Cup final? Family of unemployed Villa fans getting married or FA Cup
It's a difficult
final? Oh, tricky one.
Difficult.
But I think the Champions League final is going to be on the night, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think so. I think Craig said it finishes around 5 o'clock the day, so come.
Did Chris Brown ever resolve the Tilton Talk show box at St Andrews? I think our people are still talking to them.
Yeah, it's a long conversation.
There's a lot of things to mill over.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But we'll try and do something positive for next year. I think we're gonna be doing some different things.
Well, you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
This time next week, somebody might be interested in having an award-winning podcast show.
Please.
As part of their entertainment for the box.
You never know.
Oh dear me.
You never know.
You never know. You never say never, Chris, do you?
Sometimes, but not very often. If that makes any sense.
No, not at all.
No, that's
not
fine.
so.
Seems to be a lot of posts about putting you on a stretcher and all sorts
worrying.
of things. I don't know what's
worrying.
going on there.
Is it all dependent? I want to ask Jez. Is it all dependent on how much money comes in?
I reckon he might get over $1,000 there.
Robert Doyle said the smelly flag wasn't smelly. I think they washed it in Head and Shoulders.
Yeah, must have done.
All right, okay. They must have a big washing machine for that.
Because I missed it this first time. Andrew says, do you know of any plans to develop the main stand? To be honest, I can't see.
None whatsoever.
Not in my lifetime. I just can't see. They've just spent something like $6.5 million on those houses behind.
And although the Fulham game was fantastic and it was a sellout and the atmosphere was brilliant, unless we are in the top 6 or in the Premier League, that place will not be sold out. No. So they're not going to spend money on redeveloping one of the stands when you're getting 20,000 in. That's the reality.
Absolutely, totally agree. Totally agree.
And I wouldn't want them to.
And it's
if they turned around
and
said, we can't sign anyone this year because we've spent 30 million on building a new main stand, what's the point in that?
Yeah.
What's the point in that? It's going to be our fault.
Yeah.
And we've got nobody to play. But yeah. So
no, I can't see it going.
In long term, it'd be fantastic, but
yeah, it's still.
Oh, sorry. Ed's reiterated. He says he meant the playoff final. Beg your pardon, not the FA Cup
final.
The
playoff final. Sorry. Yeah.
So no, thanks for correcting that, Ed. Playoff final.
If them down the road get there, who's
Royal
watching
Wedding.
that going to Blues?
Playoff final. Royal Wedding.
Dennis says, put Mr. Fun on a stretcher and I'll put it on the Tilton Talk show and I'm in for £100.
Oh,
fantastic.
Yeah.
You're going down. You're going down. You're taking
You're gonna have to get that. You're gonna have to get that coffin back for me.
Craig Coates says the international suite will also be open after on the 26th of May to have a beer and watch football.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
Even
That's
better.
really
Yeah.
Nice to see Blues joining in and
being appreciative of the charity.
The efforts that people put in to raise the name of Birmingham City Football Club.
Yeah. I see what you're getting at.
Oh, wait, shall I stop there?
If his leg is in a cast, I will put another 50 in. What's going on here?
Just say if he's dead, I'll put 200 in.
If I can attend his funeral, I'll put 200 quid in.
If I can dance on his coffin,
that's it.
I'll put another 500 in.
Dear me.
And as Craig says, it's mainly over 35s playing, which all Wanderers are unbeaten in the Premier Division. I've got to come and see this. I've got to come and see this.
It's worrying.
Madness. Crazy.
Oh dear.
Oh, I better get the drawer, haven't I, for the last
Yes.
one. It's the last one.
The last competition of the year. Oh, is it your turn?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Yeah, go for it. Richard Haylor says Mr. Fun is worth more dead than alive.
I'd probably agree with that, actually.
There we go.
That's just the one, yeah. And the winner is Roger Finch.
There you go.
Roger Finch. There you go. Well done, Roger.
Well done, Roger.
Get in touch with Chris and some goodies will be on.
And he's not been very well lately.
Has he not?
No, he's not been very well lately.
Get well soon, Roger.
Get better soon, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well done, Roger.
Yeah. Put his leg in a cast on.
Oh, he's just come on as well.
Just
Update from the ladies, my friend.
yes. So that's what I was wanted to mention as well. Actually, yesterday we took a trip up to Everton, up to Merseyside, to Marine FC.
Did you go?
Yeah. By the seaside. So and we went and played Everton and absolutely bossed it. Won 3-0. Looked massively comfortable. Never looked in any danger whatsoever. It was a fantastic comprehensive win, and it's showing the confidence that the girls are playing with. 2 from Charlie Wellings and 1 from Ellen White. I think that's Ellen White's 14th goal of the season, I think I'm right in saying. Which, considering she missed 3 months injured, is magnificent effort. But like I say, the way the girls are playing, the confidence, the way they're passing the ball around. The Everton manager said afterwards that he was proud of the way his team played against the best passing team in the league.
Right.
He called us, which, considering you got Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal in the league, is a massive compliment. But it's fully deserved for Mark and the girls. The hard work that they're putting in, and the way that they're playing, it is fully deserved, and they are looking fantastic. And their last game of the season is on this Sunday. This Sunday coming on the 20th of May. 12:30 kickoff again at St Andrews.
Oh yes, that's St Andrews, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. It's free for men's season ticket holders. So if you've got a season ticket down St Andrews for the men's, you can get in for free. I think it's £7 adults, £4 kids for everybody else. And it'd be fantastic and richly deserved if there was a good crowd in at St Andrews that day.
What date is that one?
This Sunday coming, the 20th of May.
Right, okay.
12:30 kick-off. So if you are around, if you're not doing anything, like I said, the way that they've played this season, their efforts, if they beat Reading on Sunday, then there's a strong chance they'll finish 4th this season, which will be an amazing achievement. Yeah. Somebody put a stat on Twitter earlier on today, with a table, an updated 2018 table. So since the turn of the year, we would be top the points that we've accumulated. We've picked up more points in 2018
because it was a poor start, wasn't it?
Than any other team. It was an iffy start. We had a lot of away games to start with. Didn't get the rub of the green. Ellen White was out injured, obviously, and Catherine went through her cancer scare. So there were a few reasons why things didn't start overly well, but the way they've turned it around in 2018 has been magnificent. And like I said, if we could get over 1,000 at St Andrews and get a really good crowd there, and give them the send off that they deserve as the season comes to a close.
Can you pay on the day?
Yes, pay on the day. £7 adults, £4 kids. I think a family ticket for 2 adults, 2 kids is £18.
Oh, £18, yeah.
So it's pay on the day, just pay on the turnstile. Unreserved seating in the cop, so you just go pay your money and sit wherever you want in the cop.
I'm going to the posh chairs then.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, but it'd be fantastic, and like I said, massively deserved for the efforts that they've put in.
Considering this time a year or so ago, when everything looked very doom and gloom for them, they really have turned that.
This
round,
time last year, we just lost the FA Cup final to Man City at Wembley, but there was a lot of talk about big names going, better players going to bigger clubs. We were talking to some of the players after the game on Sunday. Paige Williams is injured at the moment. Paige has been in on the show before. She was injured, and we sat with her during the first half, and she was saying she can't see anybody going anywhere. The group is really happy.
I noticed an incredible togetherness when we were up there the other week.
Absolutely, and it reeks of that. The group is fully together. Mark has got a team spirit there that is fantastic. They all enjoy the football at the moment. They're playing with great confidence. So yeah, I don't see why they would go, apart from the money. But the money will come anyway if they keep playing. And like I said, since 2018, we've picked up more points than anybody. So who's to say we can't give the bigger teams a real go next season?
So well done, Mark Skinner, and all the ladies. Well done. Well done indeed.
Yeah.
Well done. Third part of our awards ceremony tonight.
Hey.
Is the working...
What's the Fulham score?
0-0 still. Fulham have just missed a sitter.
Okay.
Again, piling on the pressure. Working in the community awards. These for these people who work tirelessly for the community.
This was the hardest one.
I mean, it was a very difficult one.
We've just had Craig on.
So even though this says 3-2-1, I think they're all one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
You will understand why. Not in third place, but the third one we chose was Excessi Blues for their wonderful hard work they do
Oh,
with
God, yeah. Steve does
Blues
loads.
Disables.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
Absolutely
Steve.
wonderful,
Doesn't
wonderful
stop.
work. Thank you so very
You know,
much.
Adrian, yeah.
There
Steve
is-
needs to come on.
yeah,
Yeah, he does.
Steve
Yeah,
needs to come on, yeah.
Works tirelessly.
yeah. Number 2 is Stepping Stones.
Just
Well, their
because
friend,
the
his first
guy
name's
doesn't
eluded me.
stop.
What's his name?
Thomas.
Thomas, he doesn't stop.
He doesn't stop. He works
doesn't stop.
absolutely
And he's done
relentlessly
all this
for that cause.
With
basically on his
nothing,
own.
with no help, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
his own.
Fantastic effort.
Fantastic.
Again, put the hard work in, you get the rewards out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And number 1 was for the work done for the Birmingham Homeless by BHST, which is Birmingham
Yeah.
Homeless Support Team.
Baz and Matty.
Baz and
Yeah.
Matty,
and
great
all them
guys.
yeah.
I've got 4 bags.
David Farrell. And
4 bags that I'll drop up to the Conservative Club. When,
David's a big advocate.
Yeah,
as
David
well as a
Farrell,
big supporter.
he helps go, he goes out
yeah,
as
yeah.
well,
So-
and Tracy as well, Baz's missus.
Yes,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah,
Work
and
hard.
Tracy's kicking up a new charity as well, don't she? Tracy
Put a lot of
Hemmings,
time in.
Yeah,
loads of time.
she's
We got some, we've got some wonderful supporters. We have. We really
a
genuinely,
feisty woman. You
genuinely
don't
have.
across Tracy.
Yeah. And then there's Bick and
Yeah,
Yes,
Blues
I
for
know,
all.
yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
Blues
Yeah,
for
there,
all.
there was so many to choose from.
Yeah.
It's really hard. But
But
those.
at the
It
moment-
goes to show
I've-
you got plenty of options just within one club. It shows that,
yeah.
the people are doing the right things.
See, at the moment, Blues for All are the only award-winning
They are, aren't
Members-
they? Representatives of Blues,
representatives
yeah,
at the moment.
for 3 days.
No, great work that they do.
Yeah.
And it's
They
it's
do,
great
yeah.
to see that there's so much positivity going around.
Yeah.
And with the interaction with social media now, you can do so much
It helps,
more.
yeah.
You can do so much more. Right, okay, that's the third part of the awards over.
Andrew Whitehouse will go down with my daughter, I think, and cheer them on. That'd be brilliant, Andrew. It'd be fantastic to see you there. Get your daughter down. The players will come over afterwards and sign autographs and
They were
sign
brilliant at
anything
that.
they want.
When they played,
They always are. They're
they were
fantastic.
absolutely brilliant.
We
I
were-
spent so much time with the kids.
We were in the bar with them after the Everton game. They were getting their food, and getting onto the coach. We were talking to them for about half hour, 45 minutes. They're always fantastic.
You're making songs about, Mr. Fun looks good on a stretcher. Mr. Fun broken leg forever. Mr. Fun gave the stretcher away. What's more? Got it, got it right
That's
this
the
time.
Harley Dean song, that is. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Very good, Ian, very good.
Adrian Howell says Excessi Blues will be on hand on the 26th of May, Mr. Fun. Steve will bring his spare wheelchair just in case.
Might be needed by the sounds of
And
it.
I'm sure St John's ambulance will probably be there
Yeah,
as well. So,
yeah.
so at least you'll be.
It's
covered.
a relief.
You'll be covered.
Yeah.
Yeah. What songs can we make up for Mr. Fun's broken limbs when he's playing the games? Well, I tell you what.
Oh, is that going to be the last 15 minutes?
No, because it's only 22 at the moment. Dennis will pay £200 for decapitation.
£25 per arm, I've heard as well.
For an arm?
For an arm.
Who's
Each arm.
taking my arm off? What's going to happen
For
to
each
take my
arm.
arm off on a football pitch?
Jez McDonough's offered to carry you out on the flag in bits.
Just to dump me in the skip outside. Yeah.
Wayne Merrick says hospitalisation and I'll chuck £1,000 in.
Oh, my God. Can I just say this? Paul Hipkiss, respect to you guys for all the time, work and effort you put in every Monday. It's been a good season off the field watching this show. Keep up the good work.
Very kind of
Very
you.
kind
Thank
of you.
Paul.
And hopefully by Thursday we'll be internationally recognised with a...
Oh, look,
Nice.
we're winners now. We're winners. We're top 10. We're one of the top 10
Out of
football
32,000.
podcasts in the
That's
country.
incredible, that is.
In the UK.
32,000.
You know.
Just sitting here every Monday, rambling on.
Yeah.
Talking about smelly flags.
With a face like thunder,
Reiterate
crying that
please.
Czech and Doy still in the team, and with a top 10 podcast.
Talking
Of
about
all
smelly
football
flags.
podcasts.
Building a coffin.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, no, we're still winners.
Oh dear me. Oh dear.
You're going home in
And
a
the
Red
Lord.
Cross ambulance.
All right, okay, come on then. Let's have your best songs for Mr. Fun. End of season. The next 5 or so minutes. Best songs that you can think of singing while he's attempting to play. Actually, very good, very skillful player. Actually, so you better.
I think,
be
yeah.
careful, be careful what you're saying.
It's the first nice thing anybody said to me tonight.
I couldn't have done what you did the other day. That keep you uppy. I hit it once and it just goes left or right. I just can't do it. Can't do it. And you did about
Alan
20.
Howes, there are only 10 podcasts. That wouldn't surprise me.
Well, no, there are only 10 podcasts that got nominated.
Yeah.
There are something like 130 something podcasts. Yeah. That's just England.
People forget Chris Pugh is a real Man unit, 6'3" and 16 stone solid. You ain't knocking him off the ball.
Well,
That's Kev Kelly.
it depends if I want to get on the ball. Like I said, it's the Blues Ladies Player Awards the night before. So I think we're supposed to be going out on the town the night before. So yeah, how much of the ball I want to see remains undecided, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, definitely.
Andy Smith, brilliant stuff, lads. Mondays won't be the same through the summer. Do an England version. Well, we may reconvene.
I do want to do an England. I do want to do a World Cup build-up one. If
World
we
Cup
could do
build-up?
that, yeah, like in 3 weeks or so, maybe, if everybody's available.
But then, are we going to do one in a week later when the team
When we're on our way home.
I've just put up a link. Somebody's asking, is there anywhere I can download podcasts? And there you go.
Believe you're on Spotify as well. If you search
Spotify or on iTunes.
SRB Radio on Spotify, it's on there.
iTunes as
We've
well.
been called charlatans. Yeah, what we supposed to do now on Monday nights is charlatans.
Oh, very sorry.
A World Cup winner. We'll definitely do a World Cup winner, Ricky Smith. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh
definitely.
God, yeah.
Dear. Do you have a podcast up there now? You've done that Flair Play Lads quality show from Alan Howes. Thank you.
Good
very much.
evening, Katie Cole.
Kev Kelly, when is the next BHST collection? Well, you can deposit at the Conservative Club in
Chelmsley Wood.
Yeah.
Oh, the Connie Club. Oh,
Connie Club, yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, so you can deposit there. So that's one way you can get through. Or get through to them on Facebook. And if there's quite a lot of stuff, they do tend to get mobile.
And I'm sure if you had plenty and you messaged them, they'd be happy to come round and collect.
I would be up for this. Aaron says, "Can we organise a football match between us? Mixed ages, obviously."
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Bring it on.
Go on, Aaron. Yeah, get it sorted.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
What
we should do?
I
tell you what we
5
should
minutes.
do. Get in touch with Tom Ross and get his All-Stars team and do one for charity, whether it's Kids Need Birth Parents, Birmingham Children's
Good
Hospital,
idea,
all the stepping stones, all the guys who have been on and who we support.
All the ones that can play.
Yeah. Well, no, raise the money for them.
Yeah, of course.
And then obviously us three are in.
Yep.
So there's 8 other spaces available, and people
Can I
pay.
take my own sponge with me?
People pay to be part of our team against Tom Ross's All Stars.
There you go.
Good idea. See, you've organised it all in one.
You've got to keep up these things.
Do that. We should do that. I'll be up for that.
He's big. Yeah. He's round. Body parts all over the ground. Mr. Fun. Mr. Fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this. Keep it going.
He shot, he missed. We knew that one. Ugliness.
He shot, he missed. It's because he spent the whole night before on the.
From Kevin Smith. Ugliness. The greatest thing that you possess. I'm so glad that you possess your fair share of ugliness.
That's lovely.
I don't like that.
That's lovely.
That's a bit below the belt, isn't it? Really? It's true, but it's below the belt.
It's just truth hurts, doesn't it?
Raoul Dix Rangers versus Blues All Stars.
Are you going to wear an Undoy shirt?
I'll wear an Undoy 17 shirt. When?
Now that we've stayed up, will you for the match on the
26th?
Yeah.
Oh God! I don't think I can. Huh? I'll do it for the Tom Ross one. I bet that. If we get the Tom Ross sorted, I'll do
but Undoy will probably have been long gone then, and we'll have somebody else to have a go at.
Yeah.
So we've got a manager as well. We've got a manager. So Steve Portman wants to be the manager.
Okay, yeah.
Aaron's got a spot. We've got a spot. And we'll get Adrian Howell to organise it all.
Yeah.
I've got a spot.
I know.
Yeah.
Bingo.
I'm not playing for long. Right.
No, mate.
Nick and Chris will be a tactical substitution after 5 minutes.
15 seconds.
Can I do a Robbo right at the end?
We got so close to mention it without mentioning him.
We did, yeah. What a great send off for him though.
Deep heat dynamos.
Silence isn't very good for radio, you know.
No, I know.
Paul Lipkiss said, I'd love to see the show from Monday the 28th of February 2011, the day after we won the World Cup. Can you...
World Cup?
No, I'd love to see the show from Monday 28th February 2011.
Yeah, that was after we won the Carling Cup.
Yeah. Can you dig out the archives, please?
Were we doing it then?
I don't think we'd started, had we?
Wait.
2011.
After we won the Carling Cup?
It was a couple of months after.
We started just after that, yeah. So awfully sorry, Paul, there isn't a show.
We'll work on one as though we were doing it.
What was
then,
he asking? Sorry, I missed it. What was he asking?
He would have liked to have heard the show after we won the Carling
Oh, right,
Cup.
okay.
But obviously we weren't doing it then.
No. Please, can you shout out Worldwide Boxing News on Instagram? It's run by me, and I want more Blue Noses boxing fans on there. That's from Chris Ware. There you go. There's your shout out.
Worldwide Boxing
Martin
on
Swinscoe, I'll ref, and I won't say a thing if Mr. Fun gets two-footed.
This is outrageous. This is. I bring you nothing but joy and happiness on a Monday night.
Dennis,
every Monday night.
Dennis says
you want me in a coma?
Dennis is not coming out of retirement. Rowjecks Rangers versus Blues All Stars. Pete Taylor. Rowjecks Rangers. They've done it again to
Ian
me.
Lomas wants to play left back in the dressing room.
Oh dear me, Rowjecks Rangers.
Me with a bicycle kick winner last minute. I can't see that, Ben. Somehow.
Jez, in advance, I do apologise, Mr. Fun.
I know, yeah.
DP Dynamos versus Blues All Stars. Come on, okay, for the last 10 minutes, we want to know what it is you would call our football team.
That's going to be easy.
Keep it clean, please.
Yeah.
Children watching.
Children watching, do keep it clean, but let's have a laugh just before we...
My wife asked if it can be a mixed team. Absolutely, Alan. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Craig Courtney, he's in for the game as well, so there you go. We've almost got a team.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Looking forward to this.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Robert Preston says, are we to sign Hernandez from Leeds? No, he signed a new contract.
That's what somebody said earlier,
That's what we've been led to believe. If anybody can update us with the score on the Derby Fulham game, we'd be very grateful.
Yeah.
I've done a charity game with Tom before at the auction spaces. It worked well with over £2,000 raised. I'd be up for it.
Oh, fantastic, yeah.
There we go. Craig Courtney, thanks for that one. Craig Courtney can also try and arrange a place to play. We want St Andrews back.
yeah.
Nothing less.
It's St Andrews or nothing. I ain't playing on no park pitch after spending my time playing on
So you're Moors.
Oh dear.
Rubbitin Rovers. Overweight FC.
Alan Minute says, my wife says, can it be a mixed team?
Yeah, definitely.
Of course it can.
Yeah.
We're free and easy here, mate.
Yeah, sure.
Don't worry, at my place.
yeah.
We've got one more award to come, haven't we, Nick? Are we going to do that?
We have another awards run on Friday.
Last two awards to do.
Okay.
Oh, God. Jerry and the Pacemakers.
Jerry and will need some
Army.
pacemakers.
Yeah.
That's Army. The Overweight FC. The Rubbitin Rovers. And Door United from
Yeah, we'll go for that one.
Dynamo Geriatrics.
No, chaps. Thanks, Chris Moore. Oh, golly.
Here's a nice one. Daniel Jones. Can you shout out to me? Who donated to the Blue Nose? Who donated a kidney to my brother-in-law, Vince
Brilliant.
Essex, a Villa fan who will always have a piece of a Blue Nose part
Nice
of him.
one.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Excellent.
Well done.
news.
Well done, Daniel. Yeah.
You put colours aside when it comes to things like that. Dynamo Geriatrics. Geriatrics and the Pacemakers FC. Croc City.
Pension United. Yeah,
Aaron says, I would definitely contribute the fee for stands.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, you have been hospital soon, Mr. Fun. Pension United.
That's serious. I'm seriously considering informing the police about this game. You will be in a hospital soon, Mr. Fun. That comment is on our Facebook.
You got it right in.
It's incredible.
Oh, dear.
A&E Rovers. Yeah.
Oh, very good. I like that one. Yeah. Casualty City.
Yeah.
Mrs. Brown's Pensioner Boys 11.
Why do you do it every week?
I don't know. I didn't even
All right,
intend
I'm
to.
serious now. Right, here we go. The final part.
I'm quite competitive, though, I am.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you won't want to come off then?
No.
Oh, good.
I'll have a Connery on field,
well,
yeah.
But you'll be there. That's the main
Oh,
thing.
yeah, I'll be there.
Very
You can
competitive,
start
mate.
kicking me around after a bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your second wind early.
Very
Yeah.
competitive, mate.
I'll play headless chicken.
The Endoi roll.
Chicken
Yeah,
doy.
yeah.
Chicken
Yeah,
doy.
yeah. I can do a lot of it, pointing and stuff.
Pointing and telling everybody else where to go while you just stand there.
That's it.
Yeah,
I can be the pointer.
I
It's a
see.
new position.
It's nice that.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
a new
that. It's a
position.
good idea.
The pointer.
Yeah. I think that'll be my role on the 26th.
Holby City.
Oh. Right, moving along then to the final part of our awards 2017 and 18.
I've just took my tie off as
These
well.
are for the contributors of the season awards to the Tilton Talk Show.
Joint.
Oh,
This was really hard as well.
this was really hard.
It was really hard.
And it is a tie between Ray Hobro and Adrian Howell. Thank you very much, gents, for the support and work that you do.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That's another one as well. I think everybody.
Fulham scored 1-0. There we go.
Oh.
Ooh, Sessignon.
Oh,
No Wes Harding on the
Get
pitch.
him on the plane. Get him on the plane, quick.
Sign him up, sign him up, sign him up.
Bloody marvellous, isn't
There you
it?
go.
Oh, you can see where everybody's been, can't you? Watching that.
Yeah, but I think everybody who comes on, we joke about it. I know we're getting to the end now, but I joke earlier about how just three blokes rambling on about blues get into the top 10 podcasts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's because of everybody who comes on the show.
Oh, without a doubt, we couldn't do
Do you
it.
know what I
without
mean?
him.
Every single person who comments on this Facebook
shares
Live
and
and
does
shares
that.
it,
Yeah.
gets their mates listening, listens to us on a Monday night. It's all down to you. So
Yeah.
massive thanks to
Can
everybody.
I also
who's
say
involved.
we're up against some massive, massive.
We're up against
hitters.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Some big hits.
Then
West Ham's a big one.
West Ham-
isn't it? The West Ham.
Liverpool's
yeah.
a big one.
Arsenal TV.
Yeah.
Arsenal, yeah. The
Celtic,
Liverpool one's massive.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
But you know what? There's not a show like ours.
No.
There's
Nobody
not a
else
single
has.
show.
And again, do
As
you know
the
why?
people coming
Because-
on week in, week out,
Absolutely.
commenting and
no-
watching us, yeah.
No, there's no fan.
Sorry, walking stick wanderers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
good,
like
very
that.
good, like that one, Alan. I'll admit it, yeah. Robert Doyle says, yes, it's all down to us. I'll agree with that. Well, you should
It
do.
is.
You
Yeah.
should do, because it is.
God, it is, yeah. We'd be crap on our own.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't listen to
Well,
us.
I got to an hour last week, and I was like, I don't, if I didn't have the people commenting on the show,
Yeah.
then we don't have a show. So
No, we
yeah.
don't have a show.
Dennis says, I have a plan, gents. All right, okay, we'll
Oh,
leave that
no,
with
I
you.
don't
Oh,
like that.
no.
So we've got walking frame wanderers, Incontinence United,
The last plan involved
Tilton Talk
coffee.
Tinkerers.
Gru, Barney McGrew, Cuthbert, Dibble and Fun.
We are family.
We are.
Family.
We certainly are, Ian. Diarrhea United, oh dear me. How long have I got to play for on this said game?
You're getting worried now, aren't you?
Well, I haven't got is there a defibrillator?
I'm sure there'll be plenty of help there. Yeah.
Matthew Revel, thanks guys. Definitely not a show like it. There definitely isn't, mate.
There
Definitely
ain't.
isn't.
No,
Because there's only one team in Birmingham. You're absolutely right. Andy Gardner. And I'll leave that one there. Oh golly, Saga City, Zimmer Frame FC. Poor girl, evening all better late than never. It's 4 minutes to go.
Christ, Paul, where you been, man?
Oh, the Varicose Vengers.
Oh yeah.
Hello, that one. That's brilliant. Squeaky Bums United, Sheila's Wheels.
Wayne Merricks wants you to play the whole 90 minutes.
I'm having one now, mate. Just reading this.
I know.
Oh, golly.
How much people pay for me to last 90 minutes?
Yeah.
People pay for what, sorry?
To watch me play for 90 minutes?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't be
Oh,
able,
I'd
I wouldn't be able to do 90 minutes, Chris. I wouldn't.
Walking around, maybe.
I've just had the results from my CT scan.
Oh, well.
Warren was a great show, fellas. A place we can all let our frustrations out, but also share the joys and sorrows. It absolutely is. The song fell off. Zimmer Zulus. Well done, Wendy lads and Zimmer Zulus. I go home with bellyache every Monday. I really genuinely do, but it's great. I love it. Oh, hey, Ian Lomas will provide Nick with an ale drip.
There you go.
I'm on for the 90.
Yeah.
Can we do extra time?
He will go extra time and penalties as well. Yeah.
Come on, FC Coma.
We'll have a second leg of Nick for Nick now. Yeah.
Running around with him back. Bottle up ended on the top of it. Oh dear me, Mr. Fun's Fun Stars. Oh, provide Nick with an ale drip. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The Tilton Titans.
I like that. Yeah.
Oh dear, can I play in my compressed stockings, blue and white, obviously, compression stockings? Yeah, of course you can, Alan.
Ring and Ride Wanderers. I like that.
Ooh. No pounds from Dave Twine. I don't know what. Oh dear, what's been started?
I think that's how much he's paying to see you play 90 minutes. I think.
Oh, right, okay. As much as that? Bloody hell.
Oh my god.
Can I just say, if you missed this evening's awards, I'll put them up on the Tilton Talk page tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
and look out for us, guys, on Thursday, because we're going to need your support on Thursday. Even if it's just you people thinking of us, right? Because unfortunately, Mr. Fun can't make it due to work commitments. So myself, Mrs. Brown, and Gabriel,
Yeah, Gabriel's coming along.
who's also a blogger,
Yeah,
he's coming down with us, and
we're going to be sitting with the BCFC followers, guys.
excellent.
Yeah, because they're up for one of the
Football content.
awards.
Yeah.
So.
Right, okay, so we could come back sweeping the bag then a little bit.
A Blues double.
Yeah.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That'd be nice. But
I think our friend, we have to be a mention for our friends at the Roker Report as well, because I think they're up alongside the BCFC followers.
Yes, they
for
are.
football
Yeah.
content.
They are.
So
Yeah.
okay.
they've had a rough season, haven't they, with their team?
You
So,
can't imagine what their supporters must be feeling like. A double drop.
It's crazy.
A double drop in 2 years. That is
It's such a
club that
massive
size.
club.
Yeah.
Massive club. How can it happen?
Well, let's hope they get back up and get some sorted out, because
Yes.
the catchment area is just huge, isn't it? For
Yeah.
them, and that. So. Anyway, thanks for the great show. See you next season, Kev French, not next year.
Yeah. Where you going, Kev?
Happy holidays. Where you going? Yeah, top luck to you guys from Steve Taylor. Thank you very much indeed. But again, without what comes up on this screen, it would not be what it is.
No.
And it genuinely wouldn't be what it
Would
is.
not be.
And the laughs that I have on here, and then when I watch it back at home,
Yeah.
I
the laugh that I have once a season is worth it. You know, the one laugh I have.
I'm a bit disappointed. I didn't get an award for that laugh of mine when you took that penalty.
No, yeah. Overreaction of the season goes to Nick, for me hitting the bar.
Oh, dear.
Loads of good looks coming in at the moment as well. So.
Right, okay, it's 9 o'clock on a Monday night, and this is it. Summer's arrived just now, this minute.
That's
right,
it.
It's now officially summer.
Get the deck chairs out.
Yeah, absolutely. The Tilton Talk Show is finished for the summer, unless, of course, we bring some specials in. With the World Cup finals.
Yeah.
How did you fare quickly with your end of?
I had Sunderland, Burton, and Barnsley to go down.
And what happened?
Sunderland, Burton, and Barnsley went down.
So there you go.
The voice of reason, the voice of truth, the voice of knowledge, and the man who will be probably spending 3 months in a hospital after the 26th of May.
Rehabilitation Rangers.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a difficult, long road, and thanks to everybody who's partaken in the Tilton Talk Show this season. It's not been an easy one, and thank you people out there for making us laugh so much, because seriously, without that, what would this season have been? It would have just been one last
Bleak.
day. It would have been, apart from a couple of ears and theirs, it would have been just one last day.
It would.
So keep it up. Good luck for the summer. All enjoy yourselves. Go out there, have a few beers. Then have a few more beers. I'm a licensed holder. I shouldn't really be encouraging
as long as
people.
it's in the Black Swan.
Drink sensibly.
Drink
If you ever come to the Black Swan and Utoxeter, make sure I'm there. This is it. It's all over. Apart from Thursday.
Sunday, Blues Ladies, get down to St Andrews.
26th of May.
Get down to St Andrews to watch me make a fool of myself and raise some money for kids need both parents.
And thanks to every single one of you that's contributed to what is an
Absolutely,
truly
100%.
great show, and I love doing
Thank
it.
you,
I could
everybody.
never, ever, ever think of this, not having this in my life. It's absolutely brilliant. Love it. Thank you, Mrs. Brown, for all your hard work. Mr. Fun.
This is fun.
Mr. Fun.
Changed dramatically.
Mr. CT scan.
Yeah.
Good luck with it. Anyway, thanks again for all your hard work and your dedication, especially what you do for and with the ladies as well. Because without that knowledge, again, our ladies slot on here would be absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Ta-ra! I'm going.
Ta-da.
See you in the pub, singing a song, helping and sharing the load. It's worth the pointed road when we sing together. We're there at the end of the road. We are the lads from the Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. So come on, sing